When you think of camels, you probably imagine vast deserts full of scorching heat and very little water. And when it comes to surviving in such harsh conditions, camels are truly the masters. They can go for long periods without water, walk incredible distances each day, and even withstand extreme temperatures. So how do they manage to survive in such a challenging environment? Well, there's a lot that goes on behind the scenes that most people don't know about. So today, we'll be taking a deep dive into the fascinating world of camels and exploring some of their most amazing adaptations that allow them to thrive in the desert. Number 1, their humps. Okay, let's start with the obvious. Those iconic humps on a camel's back are not just for show. They serve an important purpose in helping the animal survive in the desert. You see, those humps are actually fat deposits that the camel can use as a source of energy when food is scarce. But wait, you might be thinking, doesn't the water stored in the hump turn into a solid state when it's frozen? And you'd be right if this were any other animal. But camels are specially adapted to keep their body temperature regulated, no matter how cold or hot it gets. This means that the water stored in their humps remains in liquid form, making it available to the camel whenever it needs to drink. And unlike most animals, camels can also urinate without expending precious water. They achieve this by producing a highly concentrated urine that contains a lot of water, allowing them to get rid of waste while minimizing water loss. This is a pretty impressive adaptation, considering that other animals can lose up to 25% of their body weight in water after just one day of being in the desert. But camels can survive without drinking any water at all for up to 2 weeks, thanks to these incredible adaptations. Now, 2, their feet. Camels have flat feet which help them to walk on sand without sinking in, and their wide feet distribute their weight evenly, which helps them to stay upright and balanced on top of the sand. Plus, their thick fur on their legs provides insulation from the heat of the day and the cold of the night, giving them an extra edge in surviving the harsh desert conditions. Not to mention, their toenails are perfectly suited for gripping the sand and rocks, making it easier for them to climb over obstacles in their path. And their agility allows them to easily navigate through the desert terrain without wasting energy. All of these features make camels incredibly well suited for life in the desert. Now, 3, their nostrils. Camels have 2 rows of eyelashes to protect their eyes from blowing sand. And when there's a sandstorm, they can completely shut down their nostrils to keep sand out of their respiratory system. This is a pretty impressive adaptation considering that sandstorms can be deadly for many animals. The wind-blown sand can cause serious damage to their eyes and lungs, making it difficult for them to breathe or even see. But camels are specially adapted to handle these harsh conditions, allowing them to survive in one of the most challenging environments on Earth. Now, for their water conservation. Camels can go for long periods without water because their bodies are specially adapted to conserve water. For example, when a camel drinks water, its body absorbs it very quickly and efficiently, and then it can store the water in its humps for later use. In addition, camels produce very concentrated urine, which helps them to reduce the amount of water that they lose through urination. They also have the ability to regulate their body temperature, which helps them to minimize water loss through sweating. These adaptations allow camels to survive in hot, dry climates where water is scarce, which is why they are often referred to as the ships of the desert. Their sweat. Camels don't sweat much because their bodies have a natural cooling system. Their bodies are designed to reflect sunlight, and their thick fur helps insulate them from the heat by reducing the amount of sweat that they produce. Camels are able to conserve water and survive in desert environments where water is scarce. And this is in contrast to humans who sweat a lot when they ray hot, because our bodies are not as well adapted to hot climates. In fact, if camels started sweating like humans do, they would quickly dehydrate and die. There's a lot more to camels than meets the eye. They rate truly incredible animals that are perfectly adapted to survive in one of the most challenging environments on Earth. So the next time you see a camel, take a moment to appreciate the amazing adaptations that allow them to thrive in the desert. From their humps to their feet, their nostrils and their sweat, each feature is a marvel of evolution and a testament to the resilience of life in the face of extreme conditions. Thank you for watching till the end. And if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe so you never miss out on future updates. We've got lots of videos coming up on amazing animals, and you won't want to miss a thing. Until next time, happy adventuring!